And the big breaking coming in early morning today. Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, who was scheduled to deliver the keynote address at the India AI Impact Summit today, has pulled out of his speaking opportunity. His philanthropic organization, the Gates Foundation, issued that statement early morning today. Now, the Gates Foundation will be represented by Ankur Vora, the president of Africa and India offices, who will speak later at the summit in New Delhi. The Gates Foundation said in a post on X, and I quote, "After careful consideration and to ensure the focus remains on the AI Summit's key priorities, Mr. Gates will not be delivering his keynote address." The Gates Foundation remains fully committed, the statement says, to work in India to advance shared health and development goals. This as per the statement. What the statement does not mention is the direct link to Jeffrey Epstein. Remember, 2 days back, rumors were rife that Bill Gates will not be speaking at the AI Summit. Now, a clarification a few hours later, as the news broke from the Gates Foundation, said that Bill Gates is indeed speaking at the summit. But this morning, the situation seems to have changed completely, and the focus of the address should be on artificial intelligence, and that is the reason stated by the Gates Foundation why Mr. Bill Gates will not be delivering his keynote address at the summit today. Bill Gates, the Microsoft co-founder, is not going to be delivering the keynote address at the India AI Impact Summit today. Now, his philanthropic organization, the Gates Foundation, issued a statement this morning stating that the Gates Foundation will instead be represented by Ankur Vora, President Africa and India offices. Remember, Bill Gates has been in India last few days. In fact, he has met Chandrababu Naidu and did visit a few plants and off-sites of Microsoft here in India, but will skip out, in fact, has pulled out of delivering his address at the AI Impact Summit today. Remember, Bill Gates was scheduled as one of the key speakers, in fact, a keynote speaker at the AI Impact Summit today, but has since dropped out. The statement does not specifically mention any connection to the Jeffrey Epstein case, but that definitely seems to be one of the underlying themes for Bill Gates dropping out of speaking at the summit in New Delhi today. In fact, the Gates Foundation said in a post on X that after careful consideration and to ensure the focus remains on the AI Summit's key priorities, Mr. Gates will not be delivering the keynote address. The Gates Foundation remains fully committed to work in India and advance shared health and development goals. This as per the statement, but the statement completely silent on any connection with Jeffrey Epstein. Remember, Bill Gates has been in India last 2 days and has been visiting multiple regions where Microsoft operates and has also met Chandrababu Naidu among other leaders. We have TV9 Network's international editor R Sridharan joining us for more input on this story. Sri, thank you so much for your time. This news break of Bill Gates dropping out, in fact, pulling out of his speaking opportunity at the AI Summit, but the statement absolutely silent on Jeffrey Epstein. Would it be too much of a conjecture to put two and two together?
No, Kartik, I think while this is a bit surprising, it is not unexpected. Because don't forget that a lot of the information, the email leaks which have happened in the Jeffrey Epstein case are rather unflattering to Mr. Gates, including one reference to him contracting sexually transmitted, disease from, and Epstein supplying him medicines and all that stuff. And his wife, Melinda Gates, hasn't been very helpful to, in this case as well, saying that she's quite ashamed of all that he's done. So I think Mr. Gates has probably taken the right decision by dropping out of his speech at the India AI Summit because you don't want the larger goal of the summit, which is to focus on AI, India's contribution, India's path forward in AI, to be distracted by some personal, kind of controversy. It's also important, Kartik, to remember that none of Epstein's victims have actually accused Mr. Gates of any wrongdoing. But obviously, there are some communications, emails between Mr. Gates and Epstein, which don't show Mr. Gates in a great light, so to say. So it's entirely possible that in consultation with the government of India, Mr. Gates may have decided not to deliver the address.
How much of an embarrassment, Shri, to your mind, is it for Bill Gates to be in India at a time, to be on the agenda to deliver the keynote address today and pretty much at the last minute pulling out?
Well, not delivering the summit, speech is probably not the greatest embarrassment for Mr. Gates right now, Kartik, because the bigger issue is really all the information, all the controversy around the Epstein case. Because, Mr. Bill Gates has always had a larger-than-life, image. He was the original poster boy of Silicon Valley, a nerdy youngster who went on to create this brilliant company, which is now one of the most valuable in the world. So his personal reputation and everything has taken a hit because of Epstein. I think that's where I think the Gates Foundation and Mr. Gates' team needs to work on to basically come forward and clarify and put this behind the Epstein episode behind Mr. Gates so that he can focus on what he does well, which is on technology and taking up some hard issues and solving them for the world.
All right. And Shri, I mean, just, decisions are right or wrong in hindsight, but do you think the government could have on its own accord withdrawn the invitation to Bill Gates, given all the controversy around Jeffrey Epstein and Bill Gates?
So I don't think the government would have done it unilaterally, Kartik, because he's after all a guest, and Microsoft is a very important player in Indian IT industry. I think it would have been a mutual conversation, and where Mr. Gates would have probably seen the point that, this is going to be a distraction. If at all the focus were to move from AI into his, dealings with Epstein. So I think this would probably be a mutual kind of a decision rather than government putting a ban on his, appearing or speaking at the AI summit.
All right, Shri, let's leave it at that for now. But remember, this is the big breaking coming this morning. Bill Gates has pulled out of his speaking opportunity at the AI Impact Summit today.